76ers with a completely new group now. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to right now, especially on the interior.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Washington out there with Harden, and it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Celtics was superb. He had 44 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Young. There's the drive. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Washington, defended by Young, and it's Washington missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And there's the drive. Thybulle kicks to Washington. Takes a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shots good from Young.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Up top, Washington, defended by Young. Now, Washington, good if it goes, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Now, here's Washington, defended by Young. Fires from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Washington outside. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
The Hawks trail by 11. Bounce pass Young. Harris against Gallinari. There's the dish to Hunter. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Jang. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. From deep Washington. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Washington. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Bogdanović.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
And there it is for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Gallinari outside. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Young, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Young's got 26.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Washington passes to Harden. It's up a 3. They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Young. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 28 points for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And Washington outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Washington's got 38 points. High post Young. Washington's on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Here's Young. Dishes it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ejected by Young, and he's able to get it back. From deep Washington. And they recover it. Embiid kicks to Washington. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Young looking around. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Embiid, the pass to Washington. Three-pointer. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 8. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Young. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. To the... Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Young outside. Over Harris. From deep, Collins. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Now, here's Washington. Defended by Young. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And now... Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Young. And Embiid pulls it down. Washington with it. From deep. So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, they're just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Now, I'm sure you know this, but the front office has been a big believer in your shot since day one.
Those are my guys. They're like my family. And you always want to make your family proud. So to hear that, they have faith in my shot, it makes it that much sweeter when it goes in, man.
Well, you're certainly making your family proud, MP.
Yeah, that's big. I'll run through a brick wall for these guys, and hopefully I can keep rewarding their faith in me in something special this year.
Told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70 in.
That's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit her back, cause I'm a baller. I told that bitch to do it, and she said, Tada. I get a lot of guala, spend it all on Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit her back, cause I'm a baller. I told that bitch to do it, and she said, Tada. I get a lot of guala, spend it all on Zana. Shorty said she really like designer. On that bitch, the body, I designed her. Riding Kawasaki, better slide up. Follow me,